Hey everyone, welcome to Now You Know with Pam and Nikki. This is our third week, and so we don't go back and say the whole story all over again. Go back and check out week one. It will tell you all about why we started this in the first place and what the goal is. But today we are here to talk about the events, some of the events at least, that are happening in the next week. Tonight I'm going to Dinner en Blanc. It is going to be so hot. So anybody who's going to that or doing anything else tonight, make sure that you are hydrating well. How are you doing today, Nikki?
I'm doing awesome. Thank you.
Excellent. All right. Well, we have kind of two separate groups of events happening. I collect some events each week for some of the women that are part of my Ladies Happy Hour group. And I like to shout them out because they're exciting events. Coming up on tomorrow, actually, is the Chic Summer Retreat put on by Amy Nicole Cohen. And it's actually 3 events in one. So if you have tomorrow off or you can get tomorrow off, I think that there's still tickets left, and that would be really fun. It's like professional development during the day, a walking food tour kind of midday, and then a pool party at the Delta in the evening. So,
and that's a paid event?
Yes.
And we'll put the link to that event in the calendar.
Absolutely, or feel free to reach out. Happy to give you some more information on that. Kelowna Fashion Weekend is happening starting tomorrow. There are events Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I think at least for a couple of the days there are still tickets available if you want to check that out.
Where's that at?
That is, there's multiple locations.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. And then there is a Brazilian sunset party. You do not need to be Brazilian to go have fun and check this out. It will be on the Innovation Center rooftop. They say, come dance the night away with Brazilian beats and enjoy a delicious, I can never say this. I went to South America earlier this year and I still can't say it. The Caprihena drink, something like that. So go check that out. July 21st, Kelowna Foodie Hub is bringing celebrity chef Anna Olsen to Kelowna. Have you heard of her?
I feel like I have.
She's on, if you ever watch Wall of Chefs or Wall of Bakers, she's on Wall of Bakers, like on TV. And so she will be here for 3 events on the 21st, Brunch for a Cause, hands-on baking class, and a sunset champagne tea party. And finally, with this part of the grouping, is an event that's actually happening at one of my locations. Kelowna Mercedes-Benz is partnering with the KGH Foundation for Parkinson's disease. So the event is called Plates for Parkinson's. There's going to be some chefs putting some meals together, and then we get to vote on who makes the best. And obviously it's for a great cause and it's in a beautiful building. So if you want to come check that out, reach out to me. I will be happy to give you some information.
That's amazing.
That's that list.
So we're taking, thank you.
Absolutely.
It sounds fun. We're taking a quick peek into the week of the 11th to the 18th and literally just grabbed a few different events. There's one happening at the library today that is Data Diamonds and Detritus.
Yeah, I think that's right.
is what the event's called. So not only do you get to know about an event, maybe you learn a new word today like I just did. So it's about documents, your photographs, your files, how to manage them and keep them safe. And I think that's really important. We live in an extremely digital world, so that's happening at the library today.
It's so interesting, and I think that a lot of people could benefit from that because I think we all have all of these files and don't really have a great system for them.
Agreed.
So yeah, that's very interesting. That's at the library tonight at 6:30. Tonight and all the way to the 14th actually is at Black Box Theatre, 52 Pickup by Rita Boz and TJ Daw. This is a cool event, but more importantly, I had no idea that there was something called Black Box Theatre. So if you didn't, maybe check it out.
And it is in the Kelowna Community Theatre.
In the Kelowna Community Theatre, and starts at 7:30.
really neat for the littles. I mentioned it last week. The Dinosaurs of BC is at the Okanagan Heritage Museum, and the show runs all the way to August 3rd and beyond. But really a good time to. I understand you can go do some digging for dinosaurs and things like that. So really good hands-on experience.
So cool. Also for the kids, I know that some parents would like to have their kids go into some camps throughout the summer. So there's a couple here that are quite immediate. Junior bakers from 8 to 17 years old, summer baking camp at Lake House. And Strings the Thing. This is in the Lakeview Heights Baptist Church, and it's a camp for students aged 7 to 20. So lots of things out there, not only for the adults, but also the kids. And circling back to Lake House, if you haven't been there, you should check it out. Also, they have so many cool events coming up. There's like baking classes, like for adults, all sorts of different things. So check that out.
We do shout them out quite a few times in this week's shows. Am I up?
Yeah.
So the Kettle Valley is hosting their annual event. It's the event, the only Parks Alive event located in Kettle Valley this summer, and it's the throwback to the 80s. So it's whip out your leg warmers and do some, it's called 80s Dance Party with Cover to Cover. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. It's Quilchena Park, 7 to 8:30 this evening. So that'll be fun. But really, it's hot out. Yes. So sunscreen, umbrellas, water.
Yeah, for Dinner en Blanc, they originally had everybody meeting at 5:30, but apparently now they're asking everybody that we're going to get picked up at 6 o'clock, but they only want us to show up 10 minutes early so people aren't standing out in the heat or sitting in their cars. So
I want to go back to the Dinner en Blanc. I've never been. How many times have you been?
This will be my second time.
This is your second time. And I think it's like really difficult to get tickets.
Oh yeah,
Sells out.
I think that if you are a person who went last year, you're first on the list.
Got it.
Then if it doesn't sell out, then it goes to like the next round kind of thing.
Interesting.
So yes, it's neat. You do have to like bring your own things, but it gives you some creative freedom to figure out what you're going to bring. They do have the ability to rent things, and you can order food so that you don't necessarily have to bring it, but lots of people like to get dressed up, bring all the things, have like a charcuterie platter or something like that.
So we'll see pictures of you live.
Oh yeah, tonight.
Live. You'll have some live. Okay.
That's
what
right.
What else you got?
Okay, so for anybody who is interested in grounding and getting reconnected, self-discovery type of thing, tomorrow we have Soul Sync Expanding Intuition happening at the Kelowna Flower Farm. Also didn't know there was a Kelowna flower farm. And it says, with a carefully curated lineup of activities, this event promises to take participants on a journey of self-discovery, healing, and connection.
So if that's yin, I'm going to give you what, yang? Is that right?
Yeah.
So you're calm
yes,
and peaceful in yoga. And I'm going to race right into a huge event happening here in Kelowna this week, July 12 to 14, is Rock the Lake Festival. We've got Tom Cochrane, Theory of a Dead Man, Our Lady Peace, and 5440.
5440, I opened for them back in the day when I lived in the Kootenays.
What does that even mean, you open?
I opened for them and Loverboy.
What?
Back in the day, yeah. I'm sure they won't remember me, but I remember the event, obviously.
What do you mean you opened?
In my previous life, I was a singer before I moved to Kelowna.
We are going to have Pam sing for us now that we know this.
Tune in
this
next
is
week.
Coming. So Rock the Lake, I think it sells out. Party in a parking lot. It's at Prospera Place. Going to be lots of fun if you're downtown and hear lots of good music. That's what it is. If not here, then you can hop in your car and whip on over to the Armstrong Metal Fest, which is happening in Armstrong July 12 to 14. So that is also at Hanson Memorial Arena. And I imagine that will be loud.
I imagine it will be. Okay, yes, a little more toned down. We have Create a Silk Scarf Sip and Dip workshop, and this is at Upside Cider. The thing that I really love about doing this exploration of events is that you find out about all of these locations that are doing things that you never would have expected.
Had no idea.
Yeah, so
Love Upside Cider. Yeah.
That's on the 14th from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock, and tickets are on their website.
This one I grabbed, and again, this is subjective. There's tremendous amounts of events. We're scrolling through and searching some events and grabbing ones that we're interested in. This is, now I will not do this justice, Nickelman, which means what we do. So it's Celix Traditional Plant Use Walking Tour. This is at the Laurel Packing House, and it is multiple dates. We've got July 13, 28, August 10, and August 18. I think
cool.
this would be very fascinating. So you're leaving from the Laurel Packing House. You're going through the Rotary Marsh with Celix knowledge carriers as they teach us traditional plant use, and I think that's fascinating.
I think I need to get out more because I also don't know what the Rotary Marsh is. So
okay, it's beautiful. Yeah, we need to get you out
maybe
there.
I'll go on
Beautiful, beautiful.
Okay, if you're from Summerland or if you're from Kelowna and want to go for a drive, head over to the Memorial Park there on actually July 16th to September 24th. They are doing a Summerland District Market. They are doing live music, premier vendors, wine, beer, cider tasting, and great eats. If you want to go check that out.
But what a beautiful excuse to go on a quick trip.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Stop at a few wineries on the way, maybe.
Yeah. So I have a couple more, and both of these land at Lake House. This one's very much of interest to me. So Preserve the Okanagan, fresh salsa, quick pickles, and more. I actually think I have to attend this one. So for anyone very curious about pickling and preserving, this is must go to. That's on the 17th, and then on the 18th, we do a quick flip to the paint, sip, and snack. So painting
also
and
at Lake
food.
House. That's interesting.
Yeah, yeah, amazing.
So many good things going on. The last one that we have for you today is Much Ado About Nothing, Shakespeare Kelowna, July 17th to 21st. And then the 24th to the 27th, they are doing Shakespeare at Spearhead Winery. So if you want to check that out, it starts at 7 o'clock on the 17th, and you can go to their website for tickets. So we want to say thanks very much for tuning in again today. We will be back next week with some the events that are upcoming.
Enjoy the region that we live in. Enjoy getting out and about and meet people that share some of your interests. Just do it.